guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. Today I am going to be doing a mini review and wear test of the Kosas Revealer Super Creamy Brightening Concealer. It's such a long name for a concealer. Why can't it just be like Kosas Concealer? Pretty sure it's like their only one, but gotta be fancy with the name. So obviously super cute little packaging, perfect for like summer brightness. I love that yellow beautifulness. So yes, if you are interested in seeing how it wears on my fair, neutral, cool type undertone, how it wears throughout the day, I'll be doing a full wear test. Or well, you know, who am I kidding? Probably like 8-9 hours of a wear test. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing how this is, if you're bored and just looking for someone to keep you entertained, because aren't we all right now? Then yes, just keep on watching. Okay, so before we go into application, I want to go over the claims of the concealer. First off, let's talk about packaging. Creamsicle colored packaging, very cute. I did get the lightest shade. It is called Tone 01. So it is the lightest shade. Oh, very cute packaging. I think this is, yeah, that's plastic with a really cute like yellow top. It looks so fun and cute for summer. Kosas written on the front. Very fun, cute packaging. I really like it. And then again, it tells you the shade on the bottom. So that is wonderful. Very nice doe foot applicator. It looks like it's, you know, skinny and flat. So pretty standard, you know, nothing to write home about kind of packaging. So let's go over, ooh, wait, first let's, the smell test. Thank you. Okay, no smell, just smells like a normal concealer, no fragrance. Anyway, let's actually get into the claims of the concealer. So I'm just looking on the Sephora website for these. It appears to come in 16 different shades, kind of lacking in the dark department, and also the fair department is just kind of like one big shade of like light medium. Not the best shade range, but you know, it is what it is. So shade range could definitely be improved on. I, again, as I said, got the shade 1. It's called Tone 1. It's supposed to be porcelain with cool undertones, which is me. Got pretty neutral, cool toned undertones. Tone 2, if you're interested, is porcelain with neutral undertones. So if you're more neutral, you might want to go with that one, but I like the more cool tones under my eyes for sure. So as far as claims, it is supposed to be medium coverage, kind of like an eye cream spot treatment in one. So that's amazing. It's got some great, you know, skincare type ingredients in it. Arnica, caffeine, peptides to support our natural collagen, which is awesome, which is why I was so excited to try this because who doesn't love, like, I mean, I obviously put eye cream on always, but who doesn't love added like skincare, you know? Awesome, awesome. It's supposed to be a radiant finish, which I absolutely love on my dry skin, especially my under eyes. It's always nice to have lots of added hydration under there. And you know, it is clean at Sephora, being that it is the Kosas brand, so free of all those yucky ingredients that we don't like. So yeah, not a ton for claims other than, you know, just medium radiant coverage. Let's go into this beauty. I love that it's supposed to have added skincare benefits. I'm going to do one side with a brush and one with a sponge to just kind of see what we prefer. Let's start out there with a brush. I'm going in with my Sigma Concealer Blend Kabuki F79. I love this for concealer. Ooh, yeah. Right away, I can tell that this is definitely not a cool tone. I'm going to then put some on my eyes, see how we conceal that, all those lovely veins. Do you guys also have like so many veins on your eyes? Oh, that's so yellow. That's really depressing. I would definitely say probably, yeah, a light medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's more than that. Let's apply the other side with a sponge and see how that looks. So far the brush did a beautiful job. See if it covers that yucky little spot I got going on, and then we'll put some up there. Definitely did a pretty nice job covering the veins to the amount that I like, so beautifulness. I've just got my Real Techniques and it's dampened. Oh yeah, it's blending out beautifully with a sponge as well. I think I might prefer the sponge. It leaves a little bit more of that radiance, as you can see. But either side, I think, looks beautiful blended. I don't think it looks heavy or cakey. And yeah, still medium coverage with the sponge as well. So did a fairly decent job covering up those. Again, it's not full coverage, so it's not going to cover it completely, and it doesn't claim to, so that doesn't bother me. But yeah, no heaviness, no cakiness. Only downside is it's a warm concealer. It's not cool toned. Let's go ahead and throw some in between my brows, because I always do that because it tends to get a little red there. For the sake of the video, let's just kind of throw this everywhere, okay? Yeah. Man, yeah, you can see right away it's yellow. If you are warmer toned or even like neutral leaning warm, I think this color will be great for you. If you're cool toned like myself and you especially prefer cool toned under the eyes, like as your concealer, it's warm tone. That glow, it looks so healthy. Like my under eyes look so very healthy and youthful and radiant, as it describes true medium coverage. I like how it covered my redness, but it didn't mask it. It still looks like skin, which is what I love, especially in the spring and summer. I love my skin to truly just breathe and look like skin. It doesn't look horrible shade-wise. It's just not my preference, if that makes sense, but everything else about it looks absolutely stunning. I'm going to set one eye just for the fun of it with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This stuff is holy grail status, you guys. Does not change anything about your concealer. It just sets it down in place. No color change, no nothing. It's perfect. Spinning in the cup with my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm actually using it for what it's used for. And yeah, let's just set one side so we can see kind of how it wears. Setting versus not setting, because I am not somebody who always sets my concealer. In fact, more often than not, I don't, just because I am so dry. I'm gonna set my both eyelids though, just because that's already creasing. All right, so we can see set. It still looks very healthy and nice. It's just lost a bit of that glow that we have over here. But I am going to go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, guys, so I'm back. As we can see, very light makeup day, you know, rocking this less is more look during this quarantine or social isolation, social distancing. Obviously I'm not quarantined, I'm not sick, but like whatever that term is, you know, this lockdown we're in, very light face. So as I mentioned before, the Makeup Forever foundation, the water blend, I am in two shades. I am in R300 and R210. I mix them. These are the two like cool toned. Half and half is like the perfect color for me. For concealer, obviously, you know what we're doing today. And then bronzer, I did my Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze in Fair to Light. Do not know if you can still find this anymore. If you can, it's absolutely divine. If you're a fair lady, you know, beautiful. My MAC So Natural Glow Play Blush. Love this, and that's where that glow is coming from. I have no highlighter on today. On the lips, my fancy gloss bomb, because, you know, I'm just sitting around the house. I don't need like a nice stay all day lipstick. Eyebrows are just my Anastasia Brow Wiz and Taupe the perfect cool toned color. And for mascara, the beautiful, beautiful CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This is like the water resistant kind in the shade Very Black. So super simple look today, but yeah, I plan on wearing this as long as I can. It's about 12:35 right now, so you know, all that laziness of being, you know, social distancing, you know. So I'm gonna wear this as long as I can. At least until, you know, I feel like washing my face off at the end of the day. So probably a good like 8-hour wear test to truly see. By that time I usually can tell, you know, do I like something? Do I not like it? How does it wear? Type of thing. So yeah, I will probably not check back in just because, you know, I'm just gonna be sitting here probably watching The Walking Dead. Yeah, can't interrupt that. But I will check back in if I notice that it's like doing something crazy. I'll definitely check in before the end of the night. Otherwise, I will just check back in with everybody, you know, later on this evening and let you know how everything wears and looks, and we'll see my final thoughts at the end of the night. But right now, totally agree with the claims. Definitely very radiant, healthy looking, non-drying, non-cakey, and medium, light medium coverage. I wouldn't say like a full medium, but I would say light medium, which is my preference anyway. So yes, so far so good, looking beautiful. No creasing on the set. This is the set side. No creasing on this side or on this side. Not even into that lovely line I get right there. So yeah, so far so good, and I will check back in at the end of the night and let you know how it goes. All right, guys, so end of the night check-in. It's about 8:30 right now, so it's been on 8 hours, roughly 8 hours or so. And honestly, I didn't check in midday because really nothing has changed. I would say the dewiness, like the radiance, has gone down just slightly, which is not surprising because of my dry skin. That always happens. That's not the concealer. That's just something that always happens. I do think both sides wore very nicely. So again, I think I'm remembering correctly. I think this was the side that was not set. And this was the side that I did set with my Laura Mercier translucent brightening powder. So as you can see, the color never oxidized or changed after it set down. Great color tone for me. I would still say it is slightly more yellow tone than I do prefer, especially considering that 01 tone is described as a cool porcelain tone. I do agree that the depth is perfect for my skin tone. So I think it'll be perfect for you if you're very fair, more on the warm side. Sorry, Maggie. She's below me. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? But yeah, so if you are more warm or neutral toned even, I would say get the tone 01, because I have a feeling that the tone 2 that's described as neutral might be extremely yellow, because this is yellow. Not that it looks terrible on me. You know, I do have some of that neutral tone in me, leaning more cool. So I think this is very wearable for me. It's just not my preference. Will I wear it again? Probably. It looks really nice, really pretty. It didn't cake up, did not crease, as we can see. There's that really healthy radiance. My mascara did not transfer, which is always wonderful. Put it up here too, so we've got that nice shine. It's not, you know, it's not really transfery. You can kind of feel it, which kind of usually happens at the end of the night anyway. Yeah, the set side does not feel any kind of tack. It's just the side and the parts that have not been set. So there's a slight bit of tack, but I say if you do a light dusting of powder, which I never do more than a light dusting, it'll look perfect all day. and not get sticky or tacky. So yes, final verdict, I agree with the claims. Medium coverage, I would say probably more leaning light medium coverage, which is fine in my book. I love that kind of coverage. Radiant, looks good, doesn't get cakey, doesn't oxidize and look funny, and doesn't get cracky and yucky at the end of the day. So such a winner in my book. Anything that doesn't age me more than I already am, it's always good in my book. Kosas, you're never gonna see this video, but make a true cool tone, please, and I will wear this every day. Can we please? Anyway, you'll have to let me know in the comments. What do you think? How do we think it were? What do we think it looks like under my eyes? Is it just me being tired at the end of the night? Or does it actually not age me like I think it does not? So please let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. Hopefully I could entertain you. And I hope everyone is, staying safe and healthy. I know we're all in a crazy time right now. And it goes without saying, if it's not in your budget to buy something right now, please don't let me influence you to buy something. I'm just here to entertain you and talk about stuff that I have. So please just take this with a grain of salt right now. I'm personally liking this right now, but it's not a limited edition. It's not going anywhere. So please, please, please wait until it's in your funds to be buying or wanting a concealer. Never go out and buy something just because somebody says it's amazing or pretty. Please don't do that. I do think it's really beautiful, but again, it's not going anywhere. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, being at home with your animals, children, family, whoever you're at home with. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.